Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a gazpacho. So what is gazpacho? Gazpacho is a cold soup made with lots of fresh vegetables and sometimes fruits. Gazpacho originated in the southern region of the Iberian Peninsula, so around Portugal and Spain, and it's commonly eaten in Portugal and Spain, especially the southern region of Spain called Andalusia. Actually, I went to Spain a couple years ago with the best man in the Milky Way. There's a couple pictures of us in Spain. Actually, we're the best couple in the Milky Way. But back to the gazpacho. Gazpacho is usually made with tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, for example, also bell peppers, and sometimes fruits like cherries. So when we were traveling through Spain, it was interesting to see how everyone made gazpacho a little bit differently. And I told myself, okay, when we come home, I'm gonna make my own gazpacho, and I never did. So now that cherries are back in season, I said I'm gonna make my own gazpacho now, because my favorite gazpacho in Spain was a cherry gazpacho. I've been playing around with a few recipes, and we're gonna make gazpacho with cherry tomatoes, some cucumber, bell peppers, and lots of cherries. So let's try it out. So start with 1 pound of cherry tomatoes, and you're gonna add those to your high-speed blender. And then you need 3/4 of a pound of cherries. You need to remove the pits, and then you can add those to the blender. Get all those pits out and add them to the blender. Take 1 English cucumber, peel the cucumber and dice it. Then you're going to add that to your blender as well. At this point, the blender is getting pretty full, so you want to blend what you have so far to leave some room for the rest of the ingredients. So start the blender and blend on high for about 30 seconds to a minute, and that'll give you some extra space at the top to add the rest of the ingredients. You can see what we have so far. Now you want 1 red and 1 yellow bell pepper. Dice those and then add them to the blender. Then take half a red onion, dice it, and add that to the blender as well. Then 4 cloves of garlic, peel them, chop them up a little bit, and then add those to the blender. Now you want 1 jalapeno. Make sure you remove the seeds, and then dice the jalapeno and add that to the blender. Now we have 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar and 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Then 1 cup of loosely packed fresh basil leaves. And take 1 lime, cut it in half, and then add the juice to the blender. And we're pretty much it. We're pretty much done. Now you're gonna blend everything on high for about 1 minute. You get a really rich red color from all the tomatoes and the cherries, the red bell pepper. This is really easy recipe to make. And it's very refreshing for the summer. Okay, that's it. There is our gazpacho. You can remove the lid. Take a look at that bright color. Now get a serving bowl and you can pour it in to your serving bowl right from your blender. It's really good if you leave it in the fridge to cool, so it gets really cold. The colder it is, the better it tastes. And you can garnish with some fresh basil leaves. And then that's it. Just enjoy your gazpacho. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.